Run, boy. They coming on.
What's going on, everybody? Kenny Bomb is in the building, and it's finally time for us to get our first official look at EA Sports UFC 5. Now, I see everybody in the Reddit being negative. We haven't even officially seen the game yet. Same thing in my comment section, but I'm telling y'all, EA can pull off something special this time. Just starting right here. We have never had a UFC game that was rated M. That's going to open the door for a lot of things. Now, I've been taking their back this whole time, but it's time for them to actually prove it to us. Let's see if they did it in this trailer. All right, let's go. They're pulling the gameplay not final card. Let's see what this thing looks like.
And it comes at you.
That's the authentic feeling
that can't be in game.
Working to capture.
No way.
EA Sports UFC 5. This is as real.
Come on, I want to see them going straight up head to head. But the character models.
UFC 5 is powered by the Frostbite
look at
engine.
Israel.
And with the Frostbite engine, UFC 5
even Charles Oliveira, they all look
really
spot
gave
on.
me those feelings of stepping into the cage.
The Frostbite engine makes a significant
Spot
impact on
on.
the quality of characters and environments. With advanced rendering features,
I think
we can
that was
deliver
actually
even
in game.
more
Let's see.
realistic-looking fighters
Come on,
with
y'all. I want to see something
industry-leading
in game.
facial animation technology.
While
The faces look great.
100%.
100%. Spot on.
It does come with consequences. And I can tell you, those consequences are
Ooh, look at the
With
cuts.
UFC
I
5's
told y'all
all-new real impact system,
that in ratings is going to be
cuts,
crazy.
Bruising and swelling accumulate in accurate locations on the body and have a realistic
I just
effect
wonder if
on
we'll be able to
gameplay.
break
That
limbs.
all
All right, so
starts
here
with
we
the
go,
foundation of
in-game
the real
stuff.
impact system, authentic damage.
Damage impacts your fighter's attributes during the game. So, if you got a cut bleeding into your eye, it will lower your defensive abilities on that side of the body. And if you take one too many kicks to your lead leg, you'll start to limp. Your mobility
Oh,
will
that's
decline,
good. That's a good
and your
addition.
attack power will drop. Guys, I'm taking some calf kicks.
Oh,
They look
man.
the
Don't
same
do
way
corner
in
like that in the trailer,
as
though.
they are in the octagon.
Working
Come
hand in
on.
glove with authentic damage.
The face
is the
damage
all-new
looks next
strategic
level.
element Of doctors' checks and stoppages.
If you take serious damage, the ref might call in the doctor to check on you. Once you're cleared to keep fighting, you're going to have to switch up your strategy to protect that hurt area to keep the fight from getting stopped.
Nah,
And
I'm
on the
jabbing.
other side of this coin,
Jab that
can
cut.
you make the most of your opponent's injury until the doctor has no choice?
I
but to
love
stop
that.
the
That
fight.
adds a whole another level.
While every fight starts on the feet, it should be
All right, so
just
here's
as
our submission
fun
system.
to tangle on the ground. We got a new seamless submission system, and it really legitimizes the ground game in UFC 5.
I like that.
The seamless submission system removes
Now there's
the
a lot
mid-games
of
completely
HUD on
and
the
functions
screen.
as an
A lot of that
extension of the
HUD.
overall
I'm
ground
sure we'll
game.
be able to turn it off though.
This
but-
delivers a much faster and far more intuitive experience, keeping the action on the ground
Ooh,
fresh and
check the
fluid.
transitions on those.
Showcasing UFC's massive
So it is just a flick of the
presentation
stick.
updates in truly innovative fashion is the all-new cinematic
Reminds
KO
me of
replay.
UFC Undisputed,
Thanks to the power
which
of
isn't a bad
Frostbite,
thing.
Players can now rewatch their finishing blows in stunning visual fidelity.
Yo, look at the
Those super
models.
slow-motion finishes with all those cinematic camera angles and lighting. It really turns
Yeah,
the
these are
knockout
definitely
into a
cinematic,
work of
but
art.
Plus,
they look
we've
amazing.
added improved interactions with the referee in ground and pound stoppages, and added the ability to go to a draw.
I
with
think the
judges'
ref is a
scorecards
nice
and
touch
online
nice
play,
touch as well,
which is
because that's something we see a
know
lot
you've
in
been
real
asking
life.
for. UFC 5 is truly an extension of the UFC fan experience, thanks to Fight Week. An all-new series of features and challenges synced with real-world fight events.
I want to go back and take a
bring
look
you
at that
more
menu.
content and rewards than ever before. Like the all-new alter egos.
Now the
which
alter
let you play as
egos.
your favorite fighters
We'll talk
in
about the
authentic
alter egos, too.
career-defining moments. With up to 4 new alter egos dropping per month. It's a staggering level of
Israel's
content.
looks great. We'll just say that right
Career
now.
mode offers an all-new introduction.
Career
Coach
mode.
Davis
That's
is
what I
back
want to see
guide the
most.
player through their UFC career, along with help from none other than the Bullet herself, Valentina Shevchenko, who crushes it as an all-new
So we got
NPC.
cutscenes.
This is the best training facility in the world. There is no place like it.
Then there are new cinematics, locations,
More on
and
the
a
all-new
refined
online
focus
career
on
mode coming
onboarding.
soon.
And last but not least, and trust me, it's not least, if you pre-order UFC 5, you'll receive a roster of legendary heavyweight fighters,
Muhammad.
including Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, and the last emperor, Fedor.
Now these are a lot of
Emelianenko.
fighters. Well,
Fedor? Come on, man. That's too good.
Thanks for joining us, DC.
the character models
and
are
thank
straight
you
up
all for
fire,
watching.
y'all.
We're excited for you to find out for yourselves that UFC 5 is as real as it gets.
Oh, the Black Beast. All right, so a few things I want to talk about here. A few things we want to touch on. So one, the character models look amazing. Spot on. They actually knocked
And
those
with
out
EA
of the park.
Sports UFC 5, this is as real as
Let's
it
slow
gets.
this down a little
For
bit.
the first time in franchise history, UFC.
So let's take a look at the
All of
damage
these
that you can actually get on these fighters.
Knock
I want to go to the
emulating
in-game stuff
aspiration of the real
because
Impact
that's what's really
system.
important. So this does look better than
Authentic
UFC 4.
damage.
Blows it out the water.
damage impacts your fighter's attributes during
Look at
the
look at
game.
how the
So,
blood is just all over him
if
from
you
the
got
face
a
to the
cut
body. You can see
bleeding
every
into
time he
your
hits him that
eye,
blood splashes off of
it
his gloves
will
too with the
lower
sweat.
your defensive
That's a beautiful
abilities
thing, y'all.
on that. Too many kicks to-
Look at that.
to
Check
your
out the
lead-
impact on the hit.
Too many kicks to your lead leg. You'll start to limp.
Check that out.
Your mobility
So if you get your legs tore up, you got to be careful. You can't just go out there swinging like it's crazy.
and your
You can see him limping just right here, even before he tries to attack again. But when he actually does the leg kick, you see him trip over.
they look just
Check the animation. A lot of y'all talking about animations. Look at the animation of how his leg slips.
They look just
They got
as
ragdoll just
painful
on the
in
leg
game
by itself.
as they are in the eye.
So natural.
Working hand in
Check out the
glove with
damage on Leon Edwards. You could actually see the slits in his face. Again, it's brutal, y'all. Some might be squeamish to some of y'all, but look at the eye. Check out those cuts. And the blood doesn't just stop on the face. It looks like it drips down to the body as well.
hand in glove with authentic damage.
Yep, it definitely does. He got blood on his
is
chest.
the all-new
Ooh, come on, y'all. Look at that. Check the damage. Check that out. How could you be negative on that, y'all? Come on.
new strategic
But why
element
is
of
Colby Covington beating
doctor's
up Leon
check
Edwards, y'all? Come on, y'all trying to call a shot here? It's not going to happen.
stoppages.
If you take
The damage looks great. Now, I think his eye probably should have been a bit swollen
damage,
because why is the doctor stopping it? Well, I guess, yeah, the blood's running through his eye, so it makes sense.
the ref might call in the doctor.
I wouldn't call
to
this
check
one. Let's look
on
at the other.
Keep the
Let's look at the other one where the ref did
choice.
stop it. Tony Ferguson. We know he's been bleeding a lot lately. So yeah, this one looks a lot more like a stoppage. That first one must have been the first level of damage
Opponents
where the ref thinks about it. But if we look at Tony Ferguson here, he's torn up.
until the
Yeah, he's messed up. Blood all over him.
doctor has no choice but to stop the fight.
Now
While
these
every
submissions,
fight starts
they
with
remind me of
beat,
UFC
it should be
Undisputed.
just as fun.
One has the option
staying
to
on
do the
the
submission
ground.
or get the backside.
We
I'm not
got
sure if it's going to be based on.
seamless submission
Let's make sure our
system.
volume isn't messed up here, y'all. I'm not sure if this is going to be based on who flicks the stick first, more momentum, more stamina. If we look at the stamina bars, we can see they're both depleting at the same time. So I wonder what's going to determine who gets the transition or not. I do like this a lot more than the mini game, though. I'll say that. Presentation updates. So cinematic replays, these look amazing, but cinematic is not actual gameplay. Referee interactions. So here's one thing I want to see as well. Well, see, he did. He was punching him because somebody said we wouldn't be able to do this. He punched him until the ref jumped in to the point where he almost hit the referee. So you can, that proves that theory wrong. You can absolutely punch your opponent until the ref jumps in because this fist was still going down to actually punch him one more time and almost hit the ref. Let's look at it right here. Look at his fist. So you can punch until the ref jumps in. That's another big win. I'm not looking for online draws. I'm looking to get the W online. So here's our title menu. Fight week, fight now, career, online store, learn, creative fighter. I want to see creative fighter too. Now I saw some pictures of some creative fighters. I don't know if they were real or not, but if they were real, then they went next level with those two. We'll wait until we see that officially though. But these alter egos, this is one thing I gotta agree with y'all on. The alter egos kind of look crazy. Like Conor McGregor, that doesn't really look like the old school Conor McGregor. I guess. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that. Israel Adesanya's looks great, though. And the career mode. Now, with the career mode, I hope we get some type of story with it, y'all. I know they said, like, you got the onboarding where you'll meet up with Valentina and she walks you through some different things, but I want to, well, I'm sure we won't get it, but y'all know what we want. We want a full-blown Fight Night story mode in this thing. It doesn't look like we'll get it. Maybe one day. They're working on a new Fight Night, so maybe we'll just have to wait on that. But I think this looks great, y'all. I see all the negativity going around, but I think this looks amazing. I don't know if it's just because I didn't like UFC 4, and this kind of seems like it's getting back to what UFC was. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Either way, thank y'all for tuning into this video. Don't forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, because we got a lot more coming from EA UFC. Bomb Squad. Let's get to that.